Move on now. Seardel is a Cape Town-based clothing and textile manufacturer with a market cap of approximately 848 million rand. It distributes other items, including toys under license. It was founded by Aaron Seal, but is now controlled by investment group HCI. Now, Seardel has a price-to-earnings ratio of 6 and is currently not profitable. Not profitable. Price-to-earnings ratio reflecting that, and that chart as well spelling out a story that doesn't suggest too much legs under this company in terms of growth going forward.
Yeah, the history is Aaron Searle founded the business. He's since died. It was a Cape Town-based clothing manufacturer and distributor, and as you know, Cape Town used to have a big clothing and garment industry, but it's been largely decimated.
You can say it until the Chinese came.
Exactly. So now it's narrowed its focus down to redistributing a couple of brands. The Nelson Mandela 46664 brand is something they use, Speedo and a couple of other things. So it is owned by HCI, which of course means that it's got that connection to the Clothing and Textile Workers Union. So I wouldn't be surprised if the benefits of owning the company aren't larger in effect than the jobs that they're able to hang on to. But it did successfully sue the Searle family estate because there were some questions asked about whether the founder had claimed assets for himself, which were properly those of the company, which they succeeded in. So it's not really a strong consideration for public shareholders. It's a bit of a rescue operation for HCI and its union parties, if you ask me.
Yeah, Chris, is this one of those that you buy hoping that things are going to turn out better? It can't go any lower than it is, and it can't really struggle as much as it is.
You've got to be a great optimist for that.
You have to be, or optimistic.
Look, there's one little gem in there that very few people talk about. A little company called Monviso. It's a subsidiary of Seardel. It's out near Atlantis. They do knitted cotton and woolen wear, and they do it cheaper than the Chinese and better quality. But it's tiny. But it shows you that it can be done on a small scale if you put enough money and enough expertise into it. But overall sense, I really can't get enthusiastic about this one, unfortunately.
So what about the guys who have been buying this stock since 2012? Because it has shown some growth since 2012. You're looking at about 90 cents in 2012, and now you're talking about around 35.
Well, it depends how long you think you're going to live.
Or is it the unions?
I think it's a very, very long-term thing, and even then, it's not. There's not a lot of.
How old do you need to be to buy this on board?
Yeah, look, that probably
25?
also hasn't traded in significant value. I would imagine that this is a case where HCI should probably buy it out, delist the business, because it's just too chunky and there's too much going on under the hood. That's not to talk badly of the management team under Stuart Queen, who's come in. I think they're doing their best.
Sure.
But I just don't think it's something that has got an obvious sort of road forward. For me, it's something that ought to be privately held.
This conversation is getting chilly. This is cold.
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
Not hot.
Deep frozen.
Not